What's up, everybody? It's Tim Heinun's Vinyl, your friendly neighborhood vinyl guy, back again. It's Black Friday. It is Record Store Day, Black Friday. Holy shit on a shingle. It's Record Store Day, Black Friday. And I went to Grooveland. That's right. Grooveland, the same Grooveland that used to be known in parts unknown here under a different name, is back. They have participated in their very first Record Store Day event since under their new name, and definitely wanted to go check them out. I wanted to go support Justin and Savannah, fantastic people. So we're going to kind of do a what's in my bag, trademark TM to those fine folks at Amoeba Records who I'm not stealing from them, but looked over the list, some last minute changes and things. So let's just go ahead and pull what I picked up from them as I'm sitting here looking. Picked up the reissue Curtis Mayfield, just Curtis. This one is a part of the Rhino Reserve, cut from the analog tape. I mean, we can dispute that as much as we want. However, very happy to have this. This one's eluded me. I just don't see it that often, and when you do, it's either beat or expensive. So to grab a Rhino Reserve, I've been very happy with some of the Rhino stuff. Picked up Curtis Mayfield. One of the ones I was looking at ended up getting pulled, at least from my store. The Billy Joel, unfortunately, got pulled. There was apparently a pressing issue. I didn't see it listed at some stores. Some stores did have it out. I know people who picked it up. Apparently the pressing issue is on side one. It's a different artist. If you were lucky enough to get one, I would be curious because I didn't get one. My guess is that if anything leaked out, it was probably by mistake and there's not much they can do. So if you got one, it could be a collector's item. But because I didn't get that one, put this alternative on my, wanted to take a peek at it, and they only got, Grooveland only got one. So I went ahead and picked it up, and that's Witch. This one's on the deep purple vinyl. They chose that color because at the time, for Witch, it was their favorite band. And this is a collection, if I'm understanding what this is in its entirety, it's a collection of 4 of their 7-inch singles pressed on in one set. My guess is if you missed this, which I think it was kind of limited, this one will probably make its way around again. Now and again, when they license things, they tend to make sure that they can get their money's worth. So, and I know I've on this channel have spoken a little bit back and forth about my feelings on Now and Again, but glad to pick this one. Glad to pick that one up as a replacement to what I couldn't get. Soul Coughing. I'm a huge Soul Coughing fan. If you're familiar with my channel, you know how much I really adore this band, and I'm really letting my dollar speak for me at this point. And I'm picking up these things, even if I don't need them. It does kind of scratch an itch for as a collection for Soul Coughing. But what it also does is it lets the band know, hey, we still love you. We still want you to see you. So please make sure that you're getting out there and getting these things pressed again for us. So this is remixes from side one. It just has different names of the different mixes. So I'm assuming it is remixes of all one song. I haven't cracked it open, but all this is from the Ruby Vroom. I have a couple of these on singles and stuff like that, but that's I don't care. The one that got me off the couch, got me to stand up early because they didn't get many copies of these. And I think that there's going to be a small pocket of people in the VC and vinyl communities that really wanted this one, and hopefully they got it. And that's Little Brother out of North Carolina. So this is their second release. This one's called The Minstrel Show. This was their breakthrough. This one was done almost as if it was an entire network presenting television shows and things like that. It's very poignant, very tongue-in-cheek at times, but the three here are just absolutely fantastic. Fonte, Big Rapper Big Pooh, and Ninth Wonder. The Minstrel Show. This truly is one of those albums that if you know it, you love it. If you listen to hip hop but don't know it, you should. But if you're a casual fan, I think you would find enough here to really listen to hold you as a listener. Very creative, very poignant, very topical at the time, and just overall it was quality stuff. So that was the record store day releases. Whenever there's an event like this, I always want to hit the used bins because your average record store isn't going to make much on these. These are price fixed. They get a percentage of wiggle room. There's no returns. It tends to be a huge gamble for them. Also, record stores will generally try to curate some sort of nice offering to the crates that you don't want to miss, and sales and things like that, because it's important. And I do have to say that Justin and Savannah over at Grooveland really did that. And these two, by far, huge ones that I was able to tick off my list, and really ones I've been wanting a long time. And the first one is this Nautilus pressing of Heart's debut Dreamboat Annie. So if you have an original press of Dreamboat Annie, it is mixed so well that it almost sounds audiophile. And from all the reviews that I have read of this Nautilus, of the Nautilus version of Dreamboat Annie, I have heard it's even more punched up, dialed in. The music on this is phenomenal. I mean, how can you go wrong with, Magic Man, Dreamboat Annie, The Fantasy Child, Crazy on You, Soul of the Sea, Dreamboat Annie, White Lightning and Wine, Love Me Like Music, I'll Be Your Song. Oh my God, I love that song. Sing Child, How Deep It Goes, and then the reprieve of Dreamboat Annie. I've known this album almost my entirety of my life. This was one that my aunt and uncle spun quite a bit. I'm not gonna lie, I had a crush on both of them at a younger age, and to some extent still do. Nancy is just an incredibly overlooked guitarist. I mean, is she a shredder? No, but she's really, really talented, and she can sing. And the Siren, I mean, what can you say? Nothing that can really be said about her that needs to be said anymore. They are just absolutely fantastic together. So I've been a huge Heart fan pretty much all my life. This last one, not only is it timely for me based off of who it is and what has just transpired, but Justin and Savannah have really helped me in a couple different ways with this artist this year. And this is one that needs no introduction. Some of y'all would be shocked to find out I didn't have this. I've had it a couple times in my hand. It just wasn't the right time. But what I hold here is a first German press. Got it at a great deal. And I'm tickled pink to have this copy of Electric Ladyland from the birthday boy himself, Mr. Jimi Hendrix, in my collection. So there were sales all around the store. These were the bigs. I mean, this was what got me off the couch. They had done a preview flip of some of the things that they were bringing into the used crates for the day. And I was able to, I saw this. So when I was in line, I was thinking about it and adjusting a couple of things. Like I put back the Miles Davis because it was only the second set, and we're going to get on vinyl and CD next year, all 5 sets from that particular session. I'll probably get it on CD. If I see the vinyl, out and about in the weeks to come, or if it's not too bad online, I might spring for it. The minstrel show was another big one for me. So I was okay like letting this bucket go to that bucket to make not only just some incredible RSD titles come home with me, but I also was able to get those two most wanted grails, and it was a great day. They really make it an experience. It's an all-day thing. The line there was very manageable. I was third in line, so there was no pushing, there was no shoving. The idea is that the line comes in, the first person gets to look uninterrupted. They get to, there was like, 4 cubbies or whatever, because he didn't obviously order super heavy. He's just restarting again, and they didn't want to obviously invest lots of money into that, but they listened to what people wanted. So when it was your turn to dig through the record store day titles, you didn't have anybody else looking next to you. You had these 4 bins to yourself. When you were done, he would ask you, like, hey, did you, like, he knew I wanted a little brother. So as soon as I walked up, he put that in my hand. He was like, I know this was your big one. So just saved a couple minutes of time, but also gave me the freedom to look. And then once I had mine, I was free to look out the store. I had my selections. I was free to look back, and the next person behind me could go do their thing. So it was really nice that you didn't feel like you had a lot of pushing and shoving. And I don't, hey, however your store does it is how your store does it. I'm not here to knock it. It just works well for this location and the way they're set up. It was absolutely a lot of fun, a lot of great energy, a lot of happy people. That's what it's all about. Record stores should be a place where people get together, talk music, find their gems, and go home happy. I know some people are going to be like, the record store day experience. I'm not even getting into it on this one. This truly, to me, is about the goodies that came home. We can get topical on the day itself another time, but I would love to hear from all of you. Did you go out? What'd you get? Were you happy? What was your experience like? Did you get the Billy Joel? Have you cracked it open? And is yours also screwed up? And if it is, what are you going to do with it? Are you just you're going to try to get a replacement? My guess is that if this officially got a recall, we'll probably see it in April. So I'm not terribly worried about it. I think it would be fun to have one of the misprints just for down the road. Those things always can skyrocket in value. But other than that, I'm rambling. Doesn't need to be as long as it is. So hoping to get my needle drops done this week for my Hendrix box set. I'm looking at a good stack of 50 to 100 records I got to get put away before they keep falling and something happens to them. I got a lot of stuff going on the channel. Thank you to everybody who supported the recent Vinyl Bunch Club that we did with some friends in the VC. We are looking to do that again. Probably, I don't know if it'll be before the holidays, but it was a lot of fun, and it was a great time. And I encourage everyone to curate those connections that you make, because that's really what it's all about. So with that, hopefully you all had a great Thanksgiving if you're in the U.S. or whatever it is you did. Holidays are tough. It's going to be tight for a lot of people. Take an extra minute. Try to smile a little bit more if we can. And let's just look out for each other. Okay. It's been a bitch of a year. Let's end it on a positive. So with that, I got some stuff to do. I don't know what I'm going to spin first. What should I spin first? I have an idea. We'll see. Anyway, love you all. Thanks for watching. I'll be back real soon, I promise. Peace.